Yo, what's good on guys, Tech Offer here, back at it with another brand new YouTube video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about mechanical feeling keyboards. So what this is it's basically a much affordable and a much cheaper keyboard which gives you the same experience, at least close to the same experience as you would get from a mechanical keyboard. Now the difference is a mechanical keyboard costs this much and a mechanical feeling keyboard costs this much. See a difference, right? Well, let's see if there's a really big difference in performance, in build quality, and overall experience. So let's get started with today's video. Alright guys, now I'm going to talk about the performance of this keyboard. I have to say it is very good, and that is how I would describe it in one word. I have typed on this keyboard for a couple of hours straight and I have not found it uncomfortable at all. In fact, the bottom of this keyboard has two legs which you can pull out and elevate the keyboard, resting it at a really easy angle to type on. So for performance, I don't have too much to share, but I can mention that my typing speed went up from 42 words per minute to almost 50 words per minute. Now on the top row of the keyboard, you will find a multimedia row along with the F keys. It consists of all the media playback functions and some extra functions such as email, internet, calculator, and an option to turn off all the keystrokes. The only function it was missing was the brightness control, but that isn't too much of a deal. In terms of the build quality and design of this keyboard, I have noticed that it is a hybrid of the American and UK layout. What I mean by this is that the enter key is shaped like in the UK layout rather than the American rectangular shape. I almost thought that I received a UK layout keyboard, but when I checked I noticed that it has a dollar key instead of the euro. And it has the hashtag and everything which is available in the American layout. So basically it is a perfect keyboard because you're getting a bigger enter key and you're still having the American keys. This keyboard actually has a plastic unibody, although it tries to create a brushed metal look, and it does a fairly well job. This is kind of like the LG G3. Has a plastic body but looks like metal. This is not a bad thing by any means because the keyboard is still very sturdy and rigid, and plus it's not like you're going to be smashing this or anything, right gamers? Now the RGB lighting on this keyboard looks really cool in the dark, even though you cannot individually change the color. Also, there is no software to tweak the lighting as there are no patterns. It is just a steady color either on or off. But when the lights are turned on, you have the option to light it up with 5 different brightness options which can be controlled by pressing the FN key and the page up and page down to increase or decrease the brightness. There is also a dedicated button to turn the lighting on or off. I would say one of the only things that this keyboard cannot do that the mechanical keyboards can do is the fact that you can swap out the keys for any third-party keys. Alright, so if you look about the arrow keys, you'll see some branding logo which says Rii or Rii, which I believe stands for Real Internet Idea. And if you look to the top right of the keyboard, you will find 3 LEDs all in blue which stand for the num lock, the caps lock, and the scroll lock. Alright guys, first of all I want to say sorry for having a bit of fuzziness in the video. This was due to the color correction. And this is the end of the video guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys take this video into consideration before you go and buy a mechanical keyboard or even a regular keyboard, because this keyboard tries to give you a lot for what you're paying for, and I think it's a really good sweet spot right in the middle. But these were just my thoughts. You guys have the right to do what you want. Links in the description if you want to go ahead and buy this keyboard. And yeah, this is Tech Alpha signing out with today's video. Once again, thank you for 100 subscribers. Peace.
My life is a secret, everything confidential, rolling presidential, working on my mental, ready for the pressure, 38 special. Aiming at your temple, shooters behind me driving in a rental. Told his mama sorry for your loss, did you get the flowers that I sent you? Used to sell my beats for $2 bills, now you can't even get a sample. Mama found her work in the closet, I was making shoes.